Okay, I just got a new resident this past week, actually, and I love her. She grabbed my hand, and she touches my face, too, and she just says, "I love you." And I was like, "I love you, too." You know, I just met her. I met her 3 hours ago. And she told me, she goes, "I love you." She goes, you're just a God's gift. And she tells me all the time how much she loves me and how much she needs me and that she values what I do for her. And I feel the same about her. They're very important to me.
We have one resident that she calls me a man every day. You know, it's every day when she sees me, it's he, sir. But the one thing she knows about me is I always have an orange for her. It's the little things that matters. To some, that's not a big deal, but to me, it makes my entire day. And my family being in Kenya, they are my family. They are everything to me, and that's from the bottom of my heart, yes.
So I got pregnant in 2015, and one of our residents, she never had kids at all. And she actually went through like the whole pregnancy process with me, and she really got into it, and she never had kids or anything. So when my son was born, she became like a second grandma. And the most important thing I think for both of us is that they're our family, and they treat us like we're their family too.
One of my favorites is one of our residents that came in, not very vocal, not very able to talk to a lot of folks, and just really kind of shut out a lot of people. And just in the last few months, I've been able to just make so much, I guess, a connection, you could say, with this lady, and just been able to just joke around and find out who her celebrity crush is, and to see the giggle on her and her laugh, and just the fun, just the time that we have, just be able to make that connection.
I have a special bond with one resident. She, I take my kids up there especially to see her. She always asks about them. She knows them by name. She's more of a friend now, and without this job, I never would have got to know her. I never would have met this woman anywhere else but at Springfield Heights.
I could carry on a normal conversation with him as if it wasn't work. We could just talk random off the wall. I used to go buy his lottery tickets. So I always told him he'd know if we won big, because I'd have a limo out front. We were leaving. So, but he actually passed. It's been a couple years, but I probably had my greatest moments with him.
I got to go into surgery for appendicitis on a Saturday, and I was out of work for 2 weeks. My favorite resident, dear to my heart, she did everything with me. We went and saw Christmas lights together. We went and did the pumpkin patch. We went to this place called Big Joel Safari, and we fed the camels and the llamas, and we did everything together. And I FaceTimed her actually before the day that she passed, while I was on my out of surgery, and as I was FaceTiming her, she was telling me that she loved me and that I was beautiful and that I'm her angel. And that night, I got a phone call the next morning that she had a stroke. And I came in 2 days post-surgery, sat with her, and I said my goodbyes, and I thanked her family for bringing her into my life, and I thanked God for bringing her into my life. And about 6 hours later, she had passed. And I actually have tons of stuff to remind me of her. She got me a bird feeder, and I have it at my house, and she gave me a stuffed dog whenever I got my wisdom teeth pulled. And I also have a picture frame that I gave her for Christmas that her family was willing to give me back. So I have it above my bed where it was sitting whenever she had passed. It was above her bed. So I have it above mine.